Whoever advises his brother in a quiet place, then he has corrected himself, and whoever advises his brother in a crowded place, indeed he opens disgrace and betrays him. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Please insult me as much as you like, I'll just keep quiet. It's not that I don't have an answer, but a lion won't always return a dog's bark. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Fullness will make the body heavy, harden the heart, eliminate intelligence, invite sleep and weaken worship. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Whoever wants husnul khatima at the end of his life, he should have a good attitude towards humans. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Many people have died, but their good name remains. And a lot of people are still alive, but it's as if they're useless dead. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. There are 5 pillars of leadership: true words, keeping secrets, keeping promises, always giving advice and carrying out the mandate. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Think before making a decision, strategize before attacking, and deliberate before moving forward. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Many people say, loving a woman is very painful. But, what really hurts the most is, loving people who don't love you. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. The general character of man is stingy, including his habit is that if someone approaches him, he will stay away from him, and if someone moves away from him, he will approach that person. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Goodness is in 5 things: the wealth of the heart, being patient with the ugliness of others, earning lawful sustenance, taqwa, and being confident in the promises of Allah SWT. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Patience is a noble character, with which everyone can overcome all obstacles. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. There are 3 toughest jobs: generosity when you are in a tight situation, avoiding sin when you are alone, telling the truth in front of people you fear. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. I was friends with a Sufi for 10 years, I did not benefit from them except for 2 things, time is a sword, and secondly, self-preservation of what is useless. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. One thing that can waste a person of knowledge and that can eliminate his position as an alim is when he has no friends. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Science is divided into 2, health sciences and religious sciences. What is meant by religious knowledge here is the science of fiqh, while health science is medical science. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. The most visible in man is his weakness, so whoever sees his own weakness, he will reach a balance against Allah's commandments. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Sufficient knowledge is a virtue for someone. He is proud when he is called a knowledgeable person. He is also called a fool when he abandons part of his knowledge, and if the word stupid is directed at him, of course he will be angry. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. The pleasure of all human beings is an impossible thing to achieve, and there is no way to be saved from their tongues, so do what is beneficial for yourself and hold fast to him. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Knowledge is something that has a positive value, not something that sticks in your head. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Avoiding ears from hearing things that are not good is a must, just as a person purifies his speech from bad expressions. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Don't be so fascinated by your life in this world that you leave the afterlife, akhirat. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Assuming the truth with only one view is a form of deceit. Holding on to an opinion is safer than exaggeration and regret. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Seeing and thinking, both will reveal courage and intelligence. Consulting with wise people is a form of soul stability and the strength of the eyes of the heart. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Whoever desires the hereafter, he should be sincere in seeking knowledge. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Whoever is provoked to anger but is not angry, then he is like a donkey, And whoever is asked for his pleasure but is not pleased, then he is the devil. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Know that your life in this world will disappear, its walls will also be lost and destroyed, so do more good deeds and don't dream too much. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. Generosity and nobility are two things that can cover disgrace. Imam Syafi'i, R.A. The purpose of knowledge is to practice it, so true knowledge is what is reflected in his life, not what is perched on his head. Imam Syafi'i, R.A.